Welcome to the Football Heritage. Manchester United agree or deal worth up to £70 million to sign Brentford striker Mbeumo on a 5-year deal. And this is Manchester United second signing of the season. This is United's second signing of the season. I'm so sorry, man. The Mbeumo deal will be Manchester United's second signing of the season, and actually we need more because this team finished 15th place in the Premier League last season. And signing Mbeumo with Cunha is not enough. We need more reinforcement in the squad. We need more signing. Especially, we need a new goalkeeper. That should be a priority for this football club. We need a new goalkeeper because Andre Onana is not good enough. Onana is not good enough, so we need a new goalkeeper. And we cannot go into the season with Andre Onana. We cannot go into this season with Onana. We have to sign a new goalkeeper. That should be a priority signing. We have to sign a new goalkeeper. And we also need a center midfielder because if you look at the middle of the park, we don't really have enough legs in the middle of the park. I don't trust Casemiro. I don't think Casemiro should be starting at this football club. I don't trust him. And Kobe hasn't been the same Kobe from the first season. Last season, he had a lot of injuries and he was not really good enough as compared to the season before last season. So we need reinforcement in the middle of the park. We also need a number 9. This is a team that finished with a negative goal difference. I think -10. I stand to be corrected, but I think it's -10 goal difference. We had a shit season. A terrible season. Very terrible. Our season was very terrible. So, we have to sign a new number 9. This team don't have enough goals in it. We need a number 9. Rasmus is not it. He has been at the football club for 2 years. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen nothing from Rasmus that will make me to trust him. No. We need a new number 9. It's a priority. We have to sign a prolific goal scorer. And the way the market looks, it's very difficult. It's so expensive and difficult to get a real goal puncher. Like during those days, we had so many strikers. But now it's difficult to get a striker. Very difficult to get a good striker now. But we need striker. And I don't want to hear about only walking. He's old. I don't think he's good enough for our football club. I don't want to hear about Ole Watkins. And the one that already made me upset, if we ever go anywhere near Nicola Jackson, I would be so upset with this football club. We should go nowhere near Nicola Jackson. Nicolas Jackson is not good enough. We should go nowhere near him. He's a terrible striker. We shouldn't go anywhere near him. But I think Mbeumo, he scored 20 goals last season in the Premier League. I think he was the fourth highest goal scorer in the Premier League last season. I think with his qualities, he will bring a lot to this football club. He get the pace, and he's very strong, and he has eyes for goal. He's very, very determined. So I think it will be a good signing, and I hope for it to be a good signing because I'm expecting Mbeumo to be a better signing for Manchester United. So I hope he be that better signing. And Rashford will go on a season-long loan to Barcelona with option to buy. And I think that's a good move for Rashford because he will be playing with better players, and the way they play La Liga is a very slow league. He will have all the opportunity and time in this war to think about what he's going to do next on the pitch, because the Serie A, La Liga, they allow you the time, but the Premier League is fast paced. They don't allow you that time. But I think it may be a good signing for Barcelona. He has the pace, but I don't know whether he has that hunger. Because with Rashford, it's all about the desire and hunger, whether he still has the desire and hunger to play football. But I think it will be a good move for him, and also it will be a good addition to the Barcelona squad because he has the pace. But with Manchester United, we need to get rid of the remaining four. We need to get rid of Sancho ASAP. We have to get rid of Anthony. We have to get rid of Malacia. And again? Sancho, Anthony, Malacia, with another player. I think they are five, right? Sancho, Anthony, Malacia, Rashford, another one. It just slipped from my mind. Yeah, we have to get rid of all of them. And we still need to sign at least 3 more players. At least we need to sign 3 more players after signing Cunha and Mbeumo. We still need to sign a number 9. We still need to sign a goalkeeper. We still need to sign another central midfielder. So those 3 positions should be a priority. It should be a priority. I don't want to hear say, oh, we don't have money. This is Manchester United. Let the owners stop taking money from the football club. Invest in the club. The way the Premier League is now, you have to invest. We are catching up to Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. So we have to invest more money in the referee players. You cannot bring a new coach without investing in new players. It's not going to work. We have to sign at least 3 more players. Number 9 position is compulsory, or good number 9, not just any kind of number 9. Because I don't want to hear Nicolas Jackson anywhere near the football club. We don't want to see Nicolas Jackson anywhere near our football club. So the rumor are going around about Nicolas Jackson, it should not be true. It should just be something that his agent is throwing out there to use Manchester United for him to get a contract with another team. I think that's the rumor. And we need a central midfielder. We need a Casemiro. Is old. He cannot perform at the highest level. He doesn't have the legs to cover the pitch. He's old. And Andre Onana. We need a new goalkeeper right now, the any other position. Because Onana, he cost us more points than any other player last season and the season before. He's a terrible goalkeeper. He cannot save his life. He's terrible. We cannot have this guy in our goalpost next season. No. We have to get rid of him. We cannot have Onana next season. We have to get rid of Onana. We cannot have him in our goalpost. If we cannot get rid of him, he should be on the bench, third choice. He should not even be a second choice at our football club. Onana should be on the bench as a third choice. We cannot trust this guy no more. This guy, he has conceded more goals in the past 2 seasons than any other goalkeeper in recent history conceded in 2 seasons. And a lot of those goals are his fault. He made a lot of mistakes for the past 2 seasons. We cannot give him another season. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster. And the Premier League is just 4 weeks away. The first game against Arsenal is 4 weeks away. Our first game against Arsenal. So we have to be prepared for that game. We cannot lose that game. We have to be prepared. We have to win. We should go for the win against Arsenal in the first game of the season. We should be prepared and go for the win. And we have to bring in new players. I said before the transfer window, minimum 5 players. That should be the bare minimum 5 players. We have already secured 2, so 3 more. That should be the minimum. We can sign more than 5. That would be okay. But minimum should be 5 players. And a goalkeeper should be included. A new goalkeeper, a new number 9, and a new central midfielder. That's it. Because if you look at all the other teams, Liverpool, they're trying to sign another striker. And they're trying to sign Iketike or Alexander Isak. Chelsea are doing their thing. Chelsea, they will be in a top 4 race. And we have to compete. So, how can we compete? We have to sign good players. That's the only way we're going to compete. Not those players that made us to finish 15th place last season. No, we cannot trust them. So we cannot trust them. So Freedom Fighter Sancho got to go this week. Sancho has to leave. Anthony has to go. Rashford gone already. Malacia got to go. Alejandro Garnacho got to go. We need players that are willing to fight for this football club. That's the kind of players we need. We need players that are willing to fight for this football club. We need people that want to fight for this football club. That's what we need. People that are willing to fight for this football club. They're the kind of players we need. People who are willing to fight for this football club. So, those positions, we have to fill them in. We have to. And we have to get rid of a lot of players that we don't need. We will be playing 1 game per week before the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. We will be playing 1 game per week from now to all the way to December. 1 game per week. We should be winning games next season. because we have a lot of time to get prepared for game. There will be no midweek game. So we have a lot of time to prepare for games. We have to finish at least in the top 5 next season. I don't know how the coach going to do it, but he has to do it. If they give him 3 more players, goalkeeper, central midfielder, and a number 9, I don't care how he will do it, but Manchester United should finish in the top 5. Because last season was a disaster, so they have to pay the fan back. They have to give us something back as fans. They have to. And the manner in which they handled the Mbeumo deal, it was so frustrating. I don't even know how Manchester United bowl, those that are in charge of transfer, I don't know how they handle transfer. How can you chase a player for over 4 weeks? You chase a player for over 4 weeks. And yet, Brentford didn't reduce the price. They even increased the price. They never reduced the price. So why didn't you pay the money in week 1? You waited after a month and a half before you pay. £65 million plus add-on, which will be around 71 million. Why should you wait? Why Manchester United, the people in charge, why they didn't sign Mbeumo in week 1? They had to wait. Yet, Brentford didn't reduce their asking price. So why were they waiting? Why? He didn't answer. They didn't reduce it. We are so poor in negotiating. Manchester United is so poor when it comes to negotiation. Very, very poor. They always perform dismally when it comes to negotiation for players. Who are those in charge? Why they can't get fired for poor negotiation? Why are you negotiating like that? The price didn't reduce, yet you pay a little over what you should have paid in the first week. And this is what we always do. Anthony, we should have paid less than £85 million, but we delay until we pay £85 million for Anthony. That's what we do. We will delay to pay more money. And we have to be in the top 5 next season. There is no excuse. The players need to perform. It is the time for them to perform. They have to do it. They have been abysmal. They have been terrible. Oh, yeah. The entire last season, they were so terrible. So they have to perform. And the coach has to perform also. Because this is Manchester United. People need to perform. People need to do their job. They need to do their job. People should be here accountable at this football club. People should be here accountable. But no, nobody is here accountable. So at the end of the day, players do whatever they like. And some of those players, if they can't find their club, Manchester United should banish them, send them to the reserve. If they cannot leave, send them to the reserve. It will be better you disgrace them that they play in the reserve all year. the entire season that they play for the reserve. They have to. We have to be drastic. Like Chelsea, if you don't want a player and they can't find a club, you send them to the reserve until they can leave. We cannot allow players to be stealing or living at our football club. People like Lucia, he has been stealing or living at this football club. When La Lucia was fit to play 3, 4, 5 games in succession, when? He is stealing or living at this football club. When? We have to be banishing some of those players and send them to go play in the reserve all season if they can leave. If Onana doesn't want to go, send Onana to the reserve. Oh yeah, let's see how he will feel. Any player that don't want to leave, send them to the reserve. Simple. Get them over to the reserve. This is not, Manchester United is not a charity. Why should people like Lucia still be at their football club? It's not a charity. This is Manchester United. They're not a charity organization. It's not a charity organization we're running. Players have to be accountable. We don't care. You see people like Sancho, you think what people like Sancho misbehave, and we bring players who just getting put on huge salary. Bad players putting on huge salary. Look at Sancho making over 200 grand. There's a guy Chelsea wanted him to reduce his salary. In order for him to join Chelsea, he rejected it. So we have to, man. I'm getting sleepy. It's very late over here. It's going to 12 May there. And that's it. Mbeumo is he's a rare devil. Join Manchester United. He joined Cunha. So we have signed 2 players, 2 quality players. And I think a player like Mbeumo, this is what we need. We need player like can score goals. A player that is also good on the ball, very good in the final tier. This is the kind of player we need. And the board need to do more. Because we need at least three more signings, so the board got to do more. So you guys have a wonderful night or a wonderful morning wherever you are. If you are not yet subscribed, please, the link is in the description. Please subscribe to the Football Heritage. The link is in the description. So peace. I'm out of here.